Hey guys, this is Phoenix the Freckle Pinup, and if you're joining me today we are doing a under the kitchen sink cleanup and organization. So if it's something that you're interested in, keep watching. Hey guys, here's a before shot of what under my kitchen sink looked like. As you can see, it's just a bunch of random products thrown underneath, no real organization, and we are about to change that. First, what we need to do is remove all of the existing products and take out everything so that we can give it a good clean and wipe down. Get rid of products that I'm not actually in love with or that worked for me, and then we can go to reorganizing and putting everything back all nice, neat, and pretty. Okay guys, so this is basically where I keep all of my cleaning products. I'm kind of going through all of them and taking out the ones that I use most frequently, taking out also any duplicates that I can marry the two together so that there are not multiple bottles of half-used products, and then getting rid of some of the items that I don't necessarily care for so that we can make room for the things that I actually do use. And I'm going to pull out the things that I use every day so that I can try and put them in a container underneath the sink so that they'll be easily accessible. This is actually one of my favorite products. I love the Spick and Span lavender scent, so I'm going to definitely put that in my everyday cart. I also like this Mrs. Meyer's. The scent is so good. It's as lavender as well. If you haven't noticed, I love lavender. This is the best granite cleaner ever. I love using this on my countertops. It gets them clean and the scent is delicious. Now this is one of my favorites as well for my stainless steel products. I know a lot of people like this one, the Wiseman, but I don't particularly care for it because it leaves a greasy film that takes 12 hours to wipe off. So I prefer the Pledge. I'm taking out some of my microfiber cloths to make them more accessible, and also to free up some of that space in the drawer for my dish towels and pot holders. So now I have everything taken out from underneath the sink and out of my Lazy Susan. I'm just going to go through the items to see what's actually going back underneath the sink. This is what it looks like after I took everything out. We're just going to give everything a nice clean and wipe down. This is my garbage disposal, so we'll have to work around that. And underneath this board is actually our heating system. I did not want to have this board permanently affixed because if we needed to get to the heating system for some reason or another, we could still be able to do that. So I will show you how I rectified that situation. Right now I'm just vacuuming everything out and then I'll give it a good wipe down.
High and low, in between, acting out, make a scene. Working on our body language, working on our body language. Baby, now tell me exactly how you feel. I'm just trying to keep it real. Let me love you on the inside, love you on the inside. Tell me exactly what you mean. You mean everything to me. Let me love you on the inside.
All right, as you can see, I'm using my favorite cleaner, the Spick and Span Wild Lavender. So we're just going to give it a good spray, a good wipe down, and have it smelling all fresh and clean before we add the contact paper.
So sweet, acting so rude. Won't you tell me what I'm supposed to do? Yeah. High and low, in between, acting out, make a scene. Working on our body language, working on our body language. Baby, now tell me exactly how you feel. I'm just trying to keep it real. Let me love you on the inside, love you on the inside. Tell me exactly what you mean. You mean everything to me.
Okay, now that everything's clean, we're gonna add the contact paper. I got this vinyl top liner from the Dollar Tree, and I really liked it because I like the pattern that was on it. It fits in well with my kitchen colors. So right now I'm just measuring everything out. I'm gonna probably do a puzzle piece put together instead of just straight strips, because I wanted to wrap that wooden board that goes over top of my heater so that it would look a little bit more neat and more seamless.
Nothing's ever enough, even if I try and try too hard. Tell me what to do, say anything, yeah. Dive deeper, dive deeper, yeah. Dive deeper, dive with me, yeah. I know we could fly if we just try, if we just try. So come on, baby, dive deeper, dive deeper, yeah. Dive deeper, dive with me, yeah. I know we could fly if we just try, baby, try, try, try. You find it distracting, hold of our issues, rather die with you. We no longer talk when it gets hard, so it only gets harder. I know you were gonna get the best of me. Come a little closer.
Okay, so here is the board piece that goes over my heating system. I wanted to separately wrap this because, like I said, I wanted to be able to have access to the heater in the event that any issues arose with it needing repair or what have you. So I just moved over to my kitchen counter, and I'm just going to map out how I want the contact paper placed and cut it to size, and then we're gonna hot glue gun it down.
If we just try, if we just try. So come on, baby, dive deeper, yeah. Dive deeper, dive with me, yeah. I know we could fly if we just try, baby, try, try, try. We can do better, baby, I believe. Come a little closer, we can dive in deep. We can do it better, baby, I believe. I believe, even if I try and try so hard, nothing's ever enough. Even if I try and try so hard, tell me what to do now. Dive deeper, dive deeper, yeah. Dive deeper, dive with me, yeah. I know we could fly if we just try, if we just try. So come on, baby, dive deeper, dive deeper, yeah. Dive deeper, dive with me, yeah. I know we could fly if we just try, baby, try, try, try. I leave the TV on, I'm done with your sad eyes. I can't take another night with you on like this, so let's go. I'm sure you can take it. You've been crying over him for a lifetime, so if you don't mind, we will dance till it's way past late. Another course that we can fly with the baseline. He's a vagabond, he won't love you better. I can watch you sinking down on the bottom ship. So come to 10, then again, Mississippi. You've been crying over.
Okay, now that we have the board piece wrapped, it's time to put it back underneath the kitchen sink. And here I am just placing it and trying to see which way I like it best. And then we will start to organize. Okay guys, so these are the containers that I got from the dollar store. With the exception of the glass jars, those I got from IKEA. Everything was purchased at the dollar store. I also picked up a couple extra things like magic erasers and extra Brillo pads just to fill up my containers. You'll see me playing around with everything. I got this a while ago. I'm going to try and incorporate that back into the space, but it's going to take a few times just to get everything exactly how I like it before I decide on permanent placement. So after I placed the dishwasher tabs in the jar, I was trying to put my Cascade dishwasher powder in the jar. And let me tell you guys, these doggone boxes gave me such a hard time. I like the tabs better, but I got these boxes of Cascade for like 64 cents at Walgreens, so I couldn't pass it up. So I sometimes just go back and forth, and it's good to have an extra supply of things, especially in this time where you can hardly find anything. So 64 cents for a box of Cascade, I'll take it. It'll just be my backup.
You take my love for granted. We keep on talking from body to body, yeah. Getting closer to just being nothing else. I'm a sucker for your love. Even though it's kind of toxic, babe. You know I feel it when we touch. That your love is from a different place. It's toxic, babe.
I also like to use, I had to sneeze after all that powder. This is my baking soda sink scrub mix that I got the recipe from cleanmama.com. I'll place a link down below for her recipe. I love it. It's just baking soda, essential oils, and then you use whatever dish soap you have. Sprinkle some in your sink, give it a little scrub with your CLOVE scrubber, and your sink smells great and it's fresh and clean. I've also noticed that it helps with rusting in the stainless steel sink as well.
You take my love for granted. We keep on talking from body to body, yeah. Getting closer to just being nothing else. I'm a sucker for your love. Even though it's kind of toxic, babe. You know I feel it when we touch. That your love is from a different place. It's toxic, babe. Nothing more to say, let's just waste away. One more time is all we need. A bitter truth to face, not that innocent.
Okay guys, here's where it gets crazy. I seriously took this thing apart and tried to reorganize it multiple times, trying to figure out what the best configuration was. At one point, I thought that I was not even going to use this silver stand here, but I really love the aesthetic of it and I wanted to use it, but I wasn't sure that it would make sense. So I spent a good, I don't know, 10 minutes trying to figure it out. Okay, so as you can see, I had duplicate products and I just wanted to take those and marry them together to get rid of some containers that did not need to go back under the sink, and also to refill any products that needed to be refilled.
Never meant to fall so hard. Focus right. Every glimpse of you deserts me. You're all I think about sometimes. But baby, I saw you for a second and I'm happy that you came my way. Don't wanna waste no time without you ever brightening up my days. Never meant to fall so hard.
Okay, here comes the fancy part. Now we get to label everything. It's totally unnecessary because clearly you can see what everything is because it's in clear boxes and things. But it's just so much nicer to have a label on everything. It just looks so much more put together and organized. So let's get cracking on that P-Touch labeler, shall we? Guys, so here's the finished product and I love how it came out. I'm not gonna lie, it took me a few times of rearranging everything and putting certain cleaners in, taking certain cleaners out, getting rid of cleaners that I've come to find that I don't actually like, and just putting things in that I use every day. Like this is my everyday cleaner bin. I clean my counters every day. I use a multi-purpose antibacterial cleaner every day. Hand soap refill and dish soap refill with the rinse for the dishwasher. My dishwasher tabs and powder is located in an accessible area in the jars. And then, you know, sponges and overflow of everything. But I love the way that this came out. I do have an overflow cabinet of cleaners that we have here on my Lazy Susan. So I just put, if I had extras, or I try to buy just refills and then continue to use the same spray bottle. So all of that extra stuff goes in here. But I hope you guys like it, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.